Rather already married.
Sure okay?
I fit them in their wedding outfits.
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
Oh my gosh, she's joking?
No,
She's
know you're
joking?
not.
She's making
It's
little
just-
quips?
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember?
Hydrate,
Besides,
fuck.
we should really be
I'm
getting
not
out
a
of here.
chia pet.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
I'm so surprised there wasn't any- I got a score of -6! Ah! My other favorite. Oh my god, Dohalim. I'm gay for Dohalim. Look at him! Bruh, this goes hard. BRB wifey, go and wifey's probably already gone, but go get some delicious food, Lexi. Oh look, a fucking bitch so edgy he has a sword. No, not the character, not the person named after Cave's character. Who? Ah man, I can't make the joke myself. I always scold other people for making the joke around me. But we did. Oh wait, there is a skit. I lied to you all. The game tricked me. I've seen this somewhere before. Now where's the white materia?
Really.
I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. I guess it's never gonna be seen ever again.
I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to
Hydrate,
stand
hydrate,
around
and
have
posture
someone
check.
Protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time.
A lot, actually. I'm really
Please,
bad.
Stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
They don't know how to talk to each other. They're trying to say I care about you, but they don't know how to say it because they're dummies. Another hydrate. What more evidence do you want from me? I have emotions, a being, autonomy. Yes.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I'm
I
not a
don't see
chia
any signs of
pet.
people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
Another resistance that's named for, that's looking kind of big birdie.
Legend about a hero who
Has
defeated
wings
an
in
evil
it.
king with a torch
Wings are a
and their
birdie
trusty
thing.
owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really?
Ah, owl, yeah.
First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
Well, yeah, I know I have wings. I'm just thinking in the realm of this fantasy game.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
I kind of really like this area. You ever played an Ace Attorney game? I have not. I've been suggested that I would like them, but I haven't gotten around to getting them or, you know, emulating them. But I will one day. Just need to remember and also be in the mood for it. And also just exist. Like, this place looks like it would have been pretty before, like, everything was on fire. They could represent fallen angels. They just mentioned owls, my love.
Recently.
But if that's the case,
Except
then where do you think
all the
people
men on
that
Steam
used to
except
live here
Miles
went off
Edgeworth.
to? There must have been Danons and
Gotcha,
Renans, right?
gotcha. That's also
That's a
a
good
possibility
question.
then.
Even if the Danons rebelled and managed to overthrow
This is a
the Renans
dictatorship
here,
in your
there
figurehead.
should still be some
What?
people around.
I don't want to be a dictator.
Do you think it could be the work of Renan Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth.
He's trying to
the whole
100%
story
Spooderman.
after all.
It's
It
okay,
looks like
hun.
all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
I don't mind repeating
Let's
if
not
people
jump to
need
any
it.
conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them
Good
to
night,
tell us
guys.
what
Have fun.
happened.
Good night, Aqua. Love you. Please sleep well. And yes, Carl finished the thing I requested. Let me see. Let me see. I want to see it. I want to see it. I'll put on the skit while I see it.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim
God,
have a tendency
Ridwell,
to
you need to
forget about
relax.
everything they need. So I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Yeah, but she doesn't
She
yell
has got a
as
point.
and like go for
Maybe
his
you
throat
don't
as
see
soon as
Renans
he
like
can,
her needing
as soon as
so
she
much
can
help
about
to
him being
get
a
stuff
Renan.
done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
You can be nice about it.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Yeah, because she's mom
Oh,
energy.
And another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
I'll give her that one. But it still feels like a lot sometimes. Hello. Hello. I can see you. Jessica Sarge. Bye bye.
Look, Hoodle! One
Cat.
of your buddies!
It's a weird thing because like on one hand I get it. Yes, slavery was a thing she had to grow up with, but it still feels like everyone's been really chill and she's still the only one that's like going for people's throats, like actively in the party rather than outside Renan's. It didn't really work. I'm gonna put it on her head. Why is it so small? Can it be bigger? I want a big flower. Doesn't work. Ow. Why is Redhead? Redhead's a pretty boy. Redhead's a pretty boy Renan who's been what's the word I'm looking for? Privileged? So we're having to teach him how to be a regular fucking human being. Your evaluation. Oh yes, pardon.
Windmills?
I love it.
They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind.
I fucking love it, Carl. Thank you.
To be big.
Actually, wait. I did say to, like, make it the whole Discord because that's basically how it is. But I also like that it is just me doing it because now it's just payback for the last one you made where he just eats me off a fucking Pride Rock. Now I have my own version of his comeuppance. You did a really good job. I'm proud of you, honey.
Don't move.
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Your mom.
Show yourself.
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
You sound so fucking quiet.
What are you?
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
Okay, wow, aggressive.
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if
Deadeye.
those two waited outside.
He's gonna be dead on him if he touches her.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Yes.
Man, the entire party is now seeing that there's so much sexual tension between these two.
Your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Fast travel. Ah, mine. Chicken. These are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into that. What's the birdie say? I like the other guy's design. Which one do you mean? Do you mean you like Alphen's design better? Dohalim's better? Law's better? Which guy's better? This is what happened for that gift to be made. I asked Carl to make it after I was like, this entire Discord is basically just as soon as Alex walks by, we smack him. That was the goal, but I like that it's me.
So you're...
I have revenge on you for reading me through off of Pride Rock.
Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit.
What armor? I put on my suit. I'm getting married. You see my wife right next to me?
Got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots.
Oh wow, I'm so impressed by your big dick energy. I have a sword that's on fire.
Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
Ah, very aggressively bad guy.
What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the damned from this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch, that's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
Because not every Renan's bad.
Kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Ah! Character development!
Friends? Renans are Renans. Scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends and more.
Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Yeah! Oh, get decked, motherfucker. Oh, hell yeah.
Son of a... You'll pay for that! That's enough!
Wanna see a fucking try?
Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back!
Ew, I don't want to be here if it's gonna be your realm.
I call the shots here, and I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm!
Ew, gross.
Afraid of any bright eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Gosh, she was like, inside her head, she's like, that was really aggressive, but also hot.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
But then they would have been subjected to other aggressors without me there.
Face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estelova
I love her little
Forest,
dress.
but that's it.
That's my favorite skin for her.
Estelova, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
Well, I'm not here for him.
And we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I don't need this
We'll be sure
validation.
to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours.
Thank you.
We use it as temporary lodging to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems.
Bro, how are you a leader in a
And here's
when you
where
got
I
a
say
background
my
character
farewell.
design?
You're on your own, but good hunting.
It's very
Before
true.
you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Yeah, Renwell.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I like that guy. He's wise. I do like him. And you're not wrong that Deadeye has like the most default basic ass character design ever. And where did everyone come from? Okay, everyone, form a line. I'm going to hand out everything we raided from the Bright Eyes. Food, clothes, there's lots of stuff to go around. Listen carefully. This fight isn't over yet. Don't think you can relax yet. Got it? So you're the Liberator from Calaglia, are you? I see the rumors of you walking around with Bright Eyes are true. Just what's the big idea, Sonny? Keeping company with Bright Eyes is only going to lead to trouble. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lie just across this gate. If you venture southwest, you'll find the road to Aden Lake. If you go northwest instead, you'll eventually find Estaluva Forest. Stay west and you'll come upon the Aden ruins. Wherever you go, you're bound to encounter ferocious Zuko, so travel with caution. I heard from someone that stormed Almadria's castle that they couldn't find the spirit vessel.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in.
How does everybody have to be... Why does everyone have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change. What's got you down, friend? Zoogles, that's what. A pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogle, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
Right.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, they'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zoogle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, about this materials you're looking for, this isn't what you're talking about, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share that with, share what you have with me? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather to go to someone who can use it than keep weighing us down. Great, you're one generous bunch of people, you know that? Now to see what, just what I can turn them all into.
All right.
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. Finally home. How's my favorite shoulder angel? Hydrate! Your favorite shoulder angels? Alright. We're in one of my other favorite areas of the game. I don't know. I like somber songs that are supposed to, like, give you this sense of forebodingness. And I guess it makes sense considering the resistance leader here is a bit of a dick. Sorry, a bit of a dick? I meant a big of a dick. What else are we working on from you? That's good. Ba-da-ba! And then ba-da-ba! And then ma! And then that. That's the end. There's some people here. If only we'd been able to finish Almadria's off from the start, we would have been able to avoid all the other fighting, don't you think? Yeah, we could have retaken Nia's without everything being so damaged. Not even the outskirts were spared. Shh, I wouldn't say that too loudly if I were you. If any of Deadeye's followers hear you talking like that, you'll be in trouble. Yeah, a bit of a dictator, isn't he? I don't remember if there's any like particular people in this area that I want to talk to as we go through.
Someone who looks troubled about something.
I got this, a bard.
Can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Let me try this one. I was trying to say I don't remember if there's any particular like group of NPCs I want to talk to like show the progression of the environment as we do it. This is stuff we raided from the castle, huh? It's hard to find. It's hard to pick what to grab. All looks good. Oh, you mean the broken glass, the pots, the plates? Look at this statue of Almadria all busted up. A fitting image for that bitch after how far she's fallen, if you ask me. Once we catch that slimy Almadria, well, we're gonna beat her in as bad as the statue. It's the least she deserves for all she's done. Whoa, it's the Darkwing's flag. That's so cool. Yeah, sure, kid. What about you guys? Now, who wants to hear about the brave and incredible story of the Darkwings? I do. I want to know too. Tell me how you kicked out all the nasty Bright Eyes. I'm gonna join the Darkwings when I get older too. Probably not the best idea, but okay.
Huh?
Wait, skip. Pets. Don't we want pets?
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything,
I guess that's what happens
consider him a hero,
when the alternative was worse, huh?
They resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion.
Oh my god, he's changed his tune so much.
When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Who remembers how hostile he was towards... He was also hostile towards her at the beginning of the game. Look at how much he's changed because he cares. Yes, shipping!
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan.
It just clicked. Are they ducks?
That's incredible.
Nah, they're
And he seems
Hootsuits.
to have a
They're
lot of
Hootuts.
supporters surrounding him too.
They're
But he's
Ools.
got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle.
They're Darkwing
Plus,
Duck.
Niaz is in utter ruins.
Deadeye is
I
actually
don't have a clue
Darkwing
what his
Duck's
name
evil
is.
twin.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Oh, not at all.
Well,
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people.
Yeah, because he was a good guy.
When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
to be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Yeah.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot.
Like a
about
true
music,
artistic
don't you?
motherfucker.
I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
See, he's not a bad guy. As you can see, there's a focus on Rinwell. I wonder why. Sorry, I'm a tease. Alfin, mi amigo. I knew fate would bring us together once more. Remind me, you're that wonder guy, is it? I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about the fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. You claim to be a minstrel? Is that to say you're well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung, nor an instrument my hands have not mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In the sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free within the breeze. Ah, oh, Dana mio. Dana mio. Your words are like music to my ears. They have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin, faced with such wit? Indeed, words fail me, for I am at a loss. For what can I say but gracias? Oh, sir, you have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to. I can't take any more of this. We're leaving Dohalim. You're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me.
Wait, don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can entrust you all with the legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes below. But be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourselves to solve the riddles and uncover this legendary instrument? Ah, sure. This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued. Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent. I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Wonder text 1, 2, 3. Stretchy! Stretchy!
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
I don't care if it was to get the bright eyes out. We shouldn't have blown up everything in sight across the damn city. After having to build all those houses for the bright eyes, I thought we'd finally going to get to live in them for ourselves. Guess not. Deadeye is such a key figure in the liberation of this realm. It's hard to publicly criticize him. Aw. Let's read those texts then. Key items. Just beyond the hovel in a land shrouded by sand and storm. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. It lies dormant in the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Oh, there was something over here I forgot to check out. Go here. I remembered where it was.
We finally made it.
Because if you look at the notesies, I'm not gonna fight anything here. It's literally they're literally gonna crumble at my feet. in a hovel in a land shrouded by sand and storm, so Calaglia. Northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village, which, if you remember, around here-ish, there's like abandoned buildings and crumbled ruins of an old village. Remember we had a quest to like actually like see if these houses were hospitable, and they're not. And then the final text says, boop, 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 boop. It lies dormant in the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Remember, this over here is the ruins of a tower that we had to go to, and this is a narrow pathway. Y'all don't want to fight me. You don't want this.
Isn't that what we were asked to find?
Iron pipe.
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
Angel's a cutie. This is not an option, but a fact. I rescind. I claim your bluff. Where is your degree in in the logistics of this note? We got some mean Zoogles locked up further in. We're keeping a close eye on them to make sure not one breaks loose. But can I? Fine. You know, I wonder, since we're here fucking about, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a while to go say hi to his old family members.
We finally made it.
That's all I could say about Zephyr right now, but I won't. I'll just continue to carry on as well and do my best to help revitalize Calaglia. It's the right thing to do, and I know it's what he would want. I heard about what happened to Zephyr. It sounds like you guys have been through a lot. Listen, everyone in the Crimson Crows understands the risk. We don't hold anything against you, so don't beat yourself up too much, okay? Please? Alright, at least they're being kind about it. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Wrong one. This one. I have to go all the way over here. The fast travel. It's a big sea.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
We'll go over here. Over here. Was there a fast travel? Am I stupid? No, there was not a fast travel. Almost. But.
I'm not
I gather
so
you
sure.
finally solved the riddles.
How's this?
We found this thing, if that's what you mean. Oh, splendid. I knew you were all up to the challenge. That is indeed the legendary instrument that slumbers in these lands. It's just a rod that I was using. No, mi amigo. No, amigo. It is a rod that you were destined to use, and with her you shall perform feats that shall inspire legends.
I see.
So that really was the instrument we were after? So you're saying I should fight with this thing? Take her and go forth into the world. Achieve your grand destiny that you were born to fulfill.
Great.
Alright, if you insist. It's got a unique curvature to it, so I'm sure I'll get used to fighting with it over time.
Huh?
Pardon me? I'll have to learn all of its unique bends by heart. I might even have to change what parts I use depending on if I'm attacking or defending. Oh, hold on. Are you perchance being serious? Oh, this has been such a fun little excursion, truly. Your words have truly been inspirational to all of us here. You should work at my palace. Nay, would you consider joining us on our journey and hearing Alphen's beautiful music for yourself? Hey, you should come along with us. If there are any other legendary instruments out there, I'd definitely like to know.
Mm-hmm.
I sincerely appreciate the offer. However, alas, I must go where the wind blows. I shall leave it to you to bear witness to the legends that are sure to unfold with that instrument in his hands. Very well then. I shall keep watch over his every movements so as to ensure I do not miss the history in the making.
Totally.
I'm gonna have to come up with a way to fight that takes advantage of this thing. Dohalim, would you mind helping me out with that? Certainly. As you well know, I'm quite proficient in fighting with rods and staffs. Ha ha ha! Sorry, I'm still being naughty. Don't do anything with her that I wouldn't do, and with that I shall be off. Until we meet again. Adios. Farewell, my friend. Be safe. Doesn't take a field of science or education to know you're a natural cutie 7 days a week.
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along, it would have livened up our journey considerably.
You know, maybe you're right. We could have hit it off.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together.
Yeah.